So you're asking us to embrace our inner toxicity?
It's the only way, man.
So tell us about your toxicity. How do you embrace it?
How do I embrace it?
You feel that cancer can be driven off by smoking more?
Well, man, I just really don't think about cancer that much. Other than, you know, like virus vaccinations. I mean, you stay away from the vaccinations, and you'd be surprised how humans are fairly resilient to cancer.
I heard one of the commentators on Oracle the other day saying that smoking can protect us, our lungs, from some of the chemtrails and other things being used by the government.
It does. It really does. A lot of what they're doing with the chemtrails is essentially trying to scrub the environment. Right.
Which probably...
That's part of what they're doing with the chemtrails is they say they're scrubbing the environment. The problem is they're doing it with something called Morgellons. Which I really don't want to explain Morgellons. If you want to fucking find out about Morgellons, Google that shit. If you haven't heard about it, just Google. Not that hard. There's a fucking Wikipedia on it, for Christ's sake. It's not hard to run. But these Morgellons kind of act like what they put on oil slicks, and they kind of scrub the environment and then fall back down the earth. The problem is what did they use to insulate every house and public building with? Asbestos, see what I'm saying? So what are these Morgellons going to do that are scrubbing our environment clean because, you know, Obama's the green man?
What will they do? What will they do? What will they do?
I don't know, man. I know this.
What is the link with the asbestos? Explain the asbestos link.
Well, they have Morgellons, and Morgellons are actually more finite than asbestos.
Ah, so if we ingest them, they're going to cause us damage.
Well, who knows? I can't tell you they're going to cause damage because we've never ingested them.
Yes.
But we are now, and that's the reality. We are ingesting these Morgellons now. What they're going to do, I don't know. But what I do know is the people that do shit like that don't have a very good fucking track record. That's, you know, kind of like asbestos. Hey, asbestos works, man. It's a great insulator. It's a great fire retardant. It causes cancer. Now, there's another word association. I was telling you about not word associations, but word dissociations.
Yes.
Shit, I lost my train of thought.
Such as piano and giraffe.
Yeah, but I can't remember what we were talking about. Yeah, Morgellons and asbestos.
Yeah.
And how great asbestos works and how great it works.
Yes. No, that's a very good point. That's an extremely good point. I didn't stop to actually agree with you there, but you're absolutely right. That asbestos was once used as a human product, a human designed product that would eliminate a supposed problem, and it turned out giving us cancer, just like the Morgellons are going to do to us.
Huh.
Yes. So
Awesome.
yes, there's a nice symmetry in it.
And it's not just the Morgellons, they're put up there to soak up all the toxic shit that we've been pumping up into the atmosphere.
Ah, and when they fall to Earth, we breathe them in.
And it's nanotechnology.
Yes. So it's so small we're ingesting.
We're people who are scientists, which are fucking just as bad as fundamentalist fucking Christians, man. The hardcore scientist, in my fucking mind, is just like a fundamentalist Christian. They're equally as dangerous. But even CERN, they're knocking on the door of quantum mechanics. And we are nowhere near ready to be fucking with quantum mechanics. But nanotechnology is just another step. towards that, towards man being able to really, if you can get on the quantum level, then you can start manipulating time and space. You can go anywhere. You can open fucking stargates. Like any of the other shit, 9/11 was a stargate opening ritual.
So you're in fact claiming that the hijacking and destruction of the airliners at 9/11 was the beginning of a stargate.
I'm not even claiming there was a fucking hijacking there.
So you go further. You're proposing an even more radical model that perhaps we didn't see what we thought we saw.
Well, we're living in a holographic universe.
Ah.
Exactly. Says my lovely wife.
Keep on going. Yeah, we're living in a holographic universe.
And look at some of the footage of 9/11 itself.
Okay,
look
yes.
And how the plane tracks. Look at when the plane comes into the frame of the supposed CNN shots.
Yes.
And then look at the actual mathematics. The actual physical properties. Because one thing about science, mathematics can't isolate the physical world. Pretty much exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So look at the mathematical analysis of that plane approaching the towers.
Yes.
And look at when the plane comes into frame of almost all of them. One of the things that I do like about the Zeitgeist movie, even though I'm not a big fan of the Project Phoenix, is they do show some of that footage, some of the handshot footage, the eyewitness footage. It doesn't even show planes hitting the fucking trees.
And what do they show instead?
They don't show anything. They show fucking explosions, and then they show the buildings start to crumble. And then on top of that, they show the building disintegrate into dust. Not during the explosion, but after the explosion. And anybody that slows down the collapse footage can see that. They can actually see one support column in particular. I think you've seen that. One support column in particular that's standing there. Probably a good half a second or so after the collapse, and you can just watch in super slow motion turn to fucking dust. Turn to dust. To disintegrate. And that just doesn't happen.
So who do you think imposed this hallucinatory world upon the populace?
The same people that's doing art. The same people that
So you
reptiles, whatever you want to call them.
You see our governments as controlling future technology?
The government's already using future technology.
And where do you think they gain this future technology from?
From the Nephilim, the Watchers.
From the Nephilim or the Watchers. Now, we'll have to bring people up to date on who the Nephilim and the Watchers are. Who are the Nephilim?
The Nephilim are the fallen ones, or whatever you want to call it. It's really kind of hard to put a finger on it. I've never personally fucking, sat next to one in the barber shop. I think there's a possibility I have. I'm still waiting for the day that I'm at the grocery store and one of them starts talking into their watch.
That, of course, is a reference to They Live by John Carpenter, the epic film about aliens that live amongst us. And you will recall earlier in our series the transcript from Today's World where the preacher declares that there are aliens amongst us and that some of them are illegal aliens.
The alien who is among you, these illegal aliens included here, shall rise higher and higher above you,